good. This is the sensory trail, and the occupational therapy students actually built the activities and the projects that are along the sensory trail to help the students and the clients that come to receive therapy be able to master some of their therapy goals.
How many was that? Two.
This is an extension of my clinical practice called a focused brain. This is where we work with the horses doing hippotherapy as part of our OTPT and speech therapy sessions. Hippotherapy is how we use the movement of the horse to engage sensory, motor, and cognitive functions in our clients.
Good job.
Awesome. It helps them to be more functional in their home, their environment, and their school setting.
So the trail was already here, and Lisa asked us, the OT students, to create different activities along the trail for her clients to come out here and participate as they're doing therapy session with her.
There's 40 of us in our class, and there were 10 groups with 4 in each group, so there are 10 projects. They sit on a horse and go through the trail, and they work on their different senses while riding on the horse.
When the patients are getting up on their knees, standing up on the horse, they're working on lots of different things such as trunk control, maintaining their balance with different shifts and position.
So this is a tactile birdhouse. It can be used for children who have sensory problems such as autism, sensory processing disorder, or tactile defensiveness. Of course, there's a lot of other diagnoses it can be used for also. The child will ride up on the horse, and then they will open the birdhouse. Once they open the birdhouse, there's different textures here. So there's sandpaper, turf, tile, carpet. So they'll be able to feel the different textures and talk about what each texture would be used for in real life, because touch is the main way that we communicate with the external environment.
This is our ball drop. We designed it to work on cognitive and motor skills, so bilateral coordination, like switching hands. We made up several different techniques that you could use to work on different specific skills. They're going to be led up here on a horse, and then they'll have to do the whole activity while on the horse. So they'll have to balance, like they'll work on reaching, and to reach while on the horse they'll have to have good balance control, or they'll work on those skills.
Our group, we built the xylophone, and so as they're riding on the horse they can either reach across and play a song, and we made a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and so they hit the PVC pipe and it plays Twinkle Twinkle as they hit it. Works on their crossing and their auditory sensory.
Pediatric patients can get a lot out of the sensory trail and through hippotherapy. They can work on sensory processing skills through touching various textures, hearing various sounds, feeling different movements with their body. They can also work on some interaction skills with vocalizing to give the horse commands and things like that.
Walk. There you go. Hi. We see great benefits of using the horse or implementing the horse into our treatment sessions, especially children with sensory issues or the hyperactivity. We put them on the horse and it's just an immediate calmness about them. So they are very intuitive and they just respond to these children.
The first time she did come to therapy for the horses, it was almost immediately that we saw a difference in her speech. She absolutely loves it. This is awesome for her, and she has just enjoyed it and loves the horses.
It was a great morning. We had a lot of fun today. For a child who has autism, we got a lot of sensory feedback from her. She was very comfortable with her balance. She was able to get up on her knees, up on her feet, and reach, do some forward reaching, sideways reaching. So everything was just great.
And we always like to get out in the community to serve others and to give our time when we're not in school.
Very good.